Hey, greetings everybody. David Johnson, Superior Lapidary, the true home of Superior Lapidary. We're doing a different program today. Got to fix something. Yeah, that mess. That was an unexpected thing that happened in the past day or so. My door handle of my house broke. This is one I always use. It's not terribly old, but it broke. What happened, and I'm sorry I didn't get any video of the actual breakage, but I was locked in the house and couldn't get out. The piece here that goes into the edge of the door, these two pieces ended up spreading out quite far for some reason. So as you open the knob, it spread it apart a little more, and then it quit working. So it took me a while to get out of the house today. I had to go around the house, down a ramp, up a ramp, through the yard, over the hill and through the dale. And then I had to get to the store. So I got to the store and went to our local big box lumber yard and picked up a Schlage keyless entry. It is the FE595 VCAM 619 ACC. Whatever. Anyway, most commonly the FE595 keypad lever. So I'm going to see if I can install this simple with one tool, as the videos say that I've found online. But as most people are, I'm always trouble with using keys. Now this does have, I believe, a key backup. It's got instructions. And we got parts, more parts, and we got parts that go on the other side. I think I know what I'm doing here, so we're going to jump right into it. Alright, you got your bag of stuff. I got battery and a bunch of screws in here. So there's a new striker plate. I'll replace that after, so it's the appropriate color. This is a little tool to help you move the knob from one side to the other if it's installed backwards originally. Okay, mine is the right way. It goes this way. That tool, should you need it, pokes into here, and then it releases the knob, and then you can flip it around. I might even show you that. We'll see. Okay, step one, we got to put this in, and I believe this can go in one of two positions, depending if you got a 2 3/8 or 2 3/4 inch setback, and that being, get this open far enough, from the center of the hole of your door to the edge. You certainly could use a power tool, but there's really no need for that. This should be a pretty simple job. I've got the slant of the knob facing the door right now so that it can be pulled shut. Come on. Oh, there's a little burr inside this screw, so I can't really get the screwdriver in there. And get these screwed down to the end, but you really don't crank them. They're not holding a bunch. Okay, the wire has got to go underneath the throw for that latch. Alright, now I'll show you a problem I hadn't considered. Alright, I was moving ahead really fast until I got to this. I've got a window in this door with some window trim, and the damn lock set hits it. I do not want to cut the lock, nor do I want to cut the window. So I'm going to go back to the store and see if there's something suitable that I can use that has less of a pronounced corner than this. Alright, well, it just took another hour out of my life. I had to go get a different lock set. I had to go to a competitor, Quickset, because the store I was at, they had nothing in Schlage that would really work. So First I got to finish taking the Schlage part out. And I'm pretty sure I can use this on another door, so it's not lost on me, and I don't have to return it. So I really didn't get too far in my last attempt. There. Back to square one. It was really difficult in the store to measure to see if this one's going to work. I did the best I could. Here's what I need first. But before I do, I'm just going to wow, that's weird. Well, they could have put it in upside down. Oh no, that just touches. All right, well here's the two different ones I had originally, the Schlage. Then I went with the quick set. Just looking at it, it looked like it didn't take up as much room. But when you compare the two, there's just a minute difference. So I think I'm going to go back to the original Schlage lock and see what I can do as far as putting that in. Now I got to cut away my window trim a little bit. I'm not looking forward to that, but it's going to happen. It's an old crappy door, so big deal. Anyway, let's go back and put this in. All right, step one, I've got to kind of estimate what I got to take off of here. Yeah, got a knob off that corner. All right, we're going to try nip away at this using the Dremel. Well, hopefully that's all I need. Okay, I think we're there. Okay, let's put this door together. All right, I'm back on track. All right, back to step one. On the back of the knob, it has your pre-programmed codes. So I suggest at this point, get a picture of it. This wire goes underneath. That should work. All right, let's get to the other side of the door. It is marked top, so you know which way for it to go. There's a little doorway here, right there, for your battery wire to go through. The male part of the plug, this was folded under here, so you got to unfold that, maybe. Well, let's put the battery in now. So the battery goes in easy enough. The light in here is rather poor. So I can't quite see which way this plug goes. I guess all I can tell you is the plug does go in one way or the other. Oh yeah, I hear a beep and I'm pressing buttons on the other side. I've got to tuck these wires in here somehow. And I got to play with this for a little bit because, of course, nothing goes perfect, and I can't get this black piece to sit properly on here. So that's a problem you may or may not run into. Okay, the bottom screws in. Okay. So there's your unlocked position. Sideways is locked. You move the handle and nothing happens. Let's see if it does what it's supposed to here. Okay, that's good. I can still open it whether it's locked or not from the inside. So that's good. Let's go outside and try it the other way. Okay, the true test. Let me flip that the other way. Okay, I'm in the lock position. Bingo. Let's try the key. Yep, there's locked. Unlocked. But the key only comes out in the locked position, so that's kind of odd. Let's There we are. I got one thing left to do. That's to put on the strike plate, and that'll be it. All right, here we go. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, we're in. That's going to take some getting used to. That's opposite of my old lock set here. So anyway, there we are. I put in the old FE595 Schlage exterior lock set. Nothing wrong with the lock set. That was great. My door had an issue. I took care of that good enough. The inside piece is a little smaller, so that did not interfere with the window. Thank goodness. That's the side we see the most anyway. If you want to put in your own code, there's a 6-digit number that you can punch in, and there are directions as far as how to put in your new code. So you don't have to stick with the factory codes. You can add codes. Maybe you got a service person coming over and you want to give them a code for a day. Well, there you go. Boom, punch it in. So give the video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Subscribe. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Until next time.